Hi, I'm Rod Menzies, and I'm here today to do a session on solo performance with Alice Johnson. And I've invited you along today to sit in with us as we have a session on the principles of building a solo show as a writer and a performer. Alice is going to join us in just a second, and we'll start working on this new material of hers, and you'll see how it's built from the ground up. Thanks for being here.
A girl in my class did what they were calling a story exercise, which was basically she did a snippet from her one-person show. And I used to do stand-up, but I saw her doing it, and I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I want to learn how to tell a story that way, where it's dramatic, but it's experiential and it's something, fun to watch. So I asked her, I said, where did you learn how to do that? And she put me in touch with Rod. I like to draw. I draw a lot of cartoons. And I was thinking that, because I found all of these notebooks from this particular period of time, and they're so embarrassing that I know it's so good. It's like hilarious. It's really hilarious.
What period of time?
Like 7th grade, 8th grade, and I'm so embarrassing. But I was thinking that it might be something where I would do cartoons that we could have in the background, that like drawings that illustrate things, like I draw people's hair, exactly how their hair looks, or like what I like about it, or
as a video projection,
as maybe like slides or something like that. Because then I feel like if I give it a strong visual element, it's going to be easier to translate it into something else, so that we can go faster a little bit. What boys don't understand is that it isn't the car that's fun, it's the people inside. I tried playing with Brian Strauss. He talks like a robot, and no matter how many times you ask him if Brian is home. Brian is not here, only me, Matron. It's just exhausting. What does a bitch have to do to get a straight answer out of these people? I've agreed to play with these cars of yours, which I hate, and now you can't do me a solid and just be a human? I'm only asking that you be what you naturally are, and you can't do that. You've got to give me something. You can't toss a few cars at me and talk like a robot and tell me we're playing. It's an exchange. It's a two-way street. Boys never understand that. They may as well be alone. My brother is in heaven. He's a member of a herd of boys that stampedes over to our house at some point every day. Dirt bikes piled high on the lawn, the back wheels still spinning. No time to deal with a kickstand. Just throw that mother on the grass and keep up with the herd. You don't want to miss a minute of the action.
It's fantastic. So there's a bit of a sort of an anthropological dig into the landscape of boys.
Boys.
Who are these creatures?
Yeah.
How do you define them?
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to open a document so I can take down what you say.
Good.
Just what I need to do. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Well, why are they no fun?
Yeah, why are they no fun?
They're no fun.
They seem to be very animated and active, but nothing that they're doing is of any interest. No. How can they burn all that energy?
They're not even with you.
They're not even there. They can't make a connection.
Yeah.
And what's interesting to me on this is this seems to predate the idea that boys could be cute or appealing in any kind of preteen crush way.
Yes,
they're just
true.
people to play with, right?
That's right.
They're just people to play with.
If they're your age, I'm just looking at them as another person. I really have no interest in
Gender tension is not in play, but
no.
Yeah, but they're just a weird species whose behavior is extremely hard to justify, take account of. Yeah. Anytime you do that ranting stuff, you're golden, right? I mean, that's
Once I figure out why I'm pissed off, then I'm good.
Yes. There's got to be a lot of steam in the kettle. There's
Yes.
real righteous indignation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now these things are sitting like little episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a sense of is there an arc? What happens?
Well,
are there plot points?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, this is before I have a girl to play with.
You're going to get a girl to play with.
Yeah.
That'll be better.
This is when the bitch trouble starts, though. So it's like, bitch trouble, be careful what you wish for. Mm-hmm. Now, when you're alone, yeah, you don't have anybody to play with, but it's also simpler. Mm-hmm. There are no fights. Mm-hmm. There is no bullshit you've got to deal with. Mm-hmm. When you invite people in, yeah, the potential for joy goes up, but so does the potential for bullshit. Mm-hmm. And with women, bitch trouble.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
So now I'm about to tell about the friend.
Gotcha. But then when the girl gets in there, there's all kinds of potential for conflict and difficulty.
Potential for conflict and difficulty with women.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing about women friendship. Mm-hmm. They can play. Man, can they play. Mm-hmm. Like they play so hard. Mm-hmm. But they're also difficult a lot of times. Angie Myers comes back into this big time. Mm-hmm. I can't help it. She's just like my spirit animal or something. She's like my totem person. Just changed everything, really. About, I didn't know how to do it until you showed me how to do it.